So once the white has dried, you want to go ahead and take your pink and you want to apply that onto a piece of paper. Then you want to take a Q-tip, no, not a Q-tip, a toothpick, I'm sorry, and you just take a little bit of the paint, like so, swirl it around in there. Then you just add just adding little lines of color here. I would start down the center. And like so, you try to make it as straight as you can make it. You add another one more towards the outer corner. The ends of it can all be pink. So you create a line just so that you know that from that way this way. Let me lift this up fast. I can do that little corner right in here. Kind of leave it like that. It looks uneven. Let's see, contrast, there we go. Uneven. But only one side, and then we're gonna add like the green and the lilac on the other side. So now we're gonna go ahead and take our green. And you do the same thing, you take it on a piece of paper and put a little bit on the piece of paper and then just swirl it around. And then instead of painting, for this one you're just going to paint a line, kind of cover this whole half right here. You just want to cover all this little corner. And you just want to let it dry. You just really want to make sure you let your base coat and your white dry, the two coats. That's the only part that takes a while. I will let it dry for like 20 minutes. Watch a little TV and that'll be good for 10-20 minutes. So then you just do that and so you just do this side of green here, if you can see this side of green. It's the only part that'll be green right here. And you can add like a really tiny amount of that on this side, bordering the pink. And so I forgot to tell you guys, but over here, if you can see, you also want to add another pink line so that it matches this side. And then you want to take your purple and apply that on a little piece of paper, like that. Just a little drop is all you need. Just like that right there. That's all you need. And then you just take it again, and you just put a line on the outside of the green on this side. On the other side, you're going to do the exact same thing, but you're going to add it in pink and purple again. So I do the other side as well. And you don't have to wait for the colors to dry. You just keep dabbing a little bit on there. And so now you should have you just want to make sure it looks even between this side and this side, so that's why you want to do the middle pink line perfectly even, and then the center. Then you're also going to take some more of the China glaze, or whatever white you're using, and you just take the white and you do some polka dots on the side with the pink and the green. You can add about 3 or 4 dots depending on how long your nail is. Like that. Can you see? And then you want to do the same thing to the green side. Just add 1 top dot, another dot, another dot, then the last dot. And so now you have kind of a difference between stripes and polka dots. And in the center of those dots, you use a mixture of a tiny little green dot, and you just add it in random places. Take some of the lilac, a little random dot on a random one, you add another random one on the other side, then you do the pink, and you do a random dot, and you do another random dot. And one will just stay white, and then so now you have colors in those, and down the white part I'm going to add a mixture of polka dots varying from the green that we used, and just add that in random places. And then you're going to do the same thing with the pink. And then you do the same thing with the purple. And you just add, you don't necessarily have to add 1 of each color. You can add 2 of them, or you can even add more. So you just keep adding the polka dots. need a little bit more paint from the pink. You take it again, you just add whatever many dots you need. I only need so at the end it should look sort of something like this. Of course you can place your dots in random places. Let's see if it looks better if I turn off the light. Yeah, there we go. See the design a little better. And the colors and, you know. And depending on the color that you're going to use on the ends, make sure you match them because the side ones will usually probably have 4, and so you'll have to do 2 of the same. So, like that. And so, I hope you enjoyed this design. It's like polka dots and stripes combined together, and you can do it in any color you want, and then if you ever go out of the line a little, you just refix it. Like right here, you make that line more straighter. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It looks nicer if it's a little wiggly. So that's the finished product. And yeah, so if you want to look at the finished product picture, just stay tuned.